Hello and welcome back to some more of Dwarf Fortress 2015 with me, the Green Dragon, and here we are. Yep, the child has begun his mysterious construction. Don't worry, soon we'll have, if not running water, then fresh water, as we desalinate the seawater using our pumping systems. But all that will happen after we're done carrying this apocalypse of wood. Meanwhile, dwarves are picking up various types of equipment in glorious amounts. It is weird if you have bins, because the dwarves end up derping some on them. And I'm pretty sure that some of them don't have like backpacks and like, so I will be making some of those when I can. Again, in a while. You know what? Let me queue up 10 of each to make absolutely sure that everyone has one. Okay, so you're starting to build that from the top, huh? Why do I get the feeling that it might collapse if something goes horribly wrong? I hope it doesn't, that would suck. So you're gonna build one there, then we have a thing here which is gonna nicely connect with that, and we're gonna have exactly enough power, in fact. Great, you're slowly and happily dragging that screw pump thing. Sure, do that. I will close these off from ordinary crap. Actually, speaking of which, I'm gonna want this dug, like all of this. Well, maybe not here, leave an indicator, but all of this like dug. Leave an indicator here as well. Actually, no, on the other side, because otherwise it'll be a pain to measure. But take all of this and we're gonna sheath it in blocks. Like all of it is gonna get sheathed in actual blocks. In fact, yeah, go up to here. Like so. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. We're gonna just remake all of this in our image. It's gonna be great. Trust me, it's gonna be great. And the masons will get the chance to build more blocks and get even more puny levels of initial skills. How's this coming along? Just the iron pipe section in place. Okay. A mudstone earring. Yep. Exactly as I expected. Useless. But let's read the description. Well, 10,000 is better than nothing. Blah blah blah. Craftsmanship of highest quality, encrusted with cabochons, encircled with bands of cushioned mudstone cabochons, and giant cave spider silk. Menaces with spikes of mudstone and donkey leather. Well, donkey leather, huh? So you used up a valuable piece of leather on this crap as well. Well now. Whoa. Maybe I should eat something. Stomach's growling. That's what happens when you do recordings as the first thing in the morning when you wake up. Weird, huh? I really would have set up SoundSense and uploaded the videos first and seen what the response was. But internet troubles. Don't look at it. That says it has internet access, but it's a lie. There's a proxy server in the way and it's dying and in the process being backed up and moved to new hard drives. Yeah. No internet right now. At least wasn't before I started checking. Or recording rather. Wasn't then. Might be now. Might not be. Don't you have finished goods enabled? Why the fuck haven't you... Oh, they still consider that they owed those clothes, huh? fuckers. Bloody dwarves. Wow, you're moving slow, huh? I guess you're feeling a bit heavy. Well, you're gonna have to toughen up, buddy. You're in the army now, boyo. You're gonna have to toughen up real quick, son. Real quick. If I could find a flagstone layer, if I could dig down and find a flagstone layer, that would be so very good. That needs to be smooth first. Don't forget, smooth first. Okay, and you're the plum helmet one. Right. What if I leave this open and make this the spot for the miller? I will have enough spare power on it. Yeah, let's make a millstone. We'll close it off elsewhere. This could lead to a horrible catastrophe. Let's do it anyway! I could close it off and mill up here though. No. 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 Fuck that. Let's mill down here. It'll be great. Yep, you are making the millstone. That is good news. And while you're doing that, guys, why don't you make me 60 rock doors so that we can close off some of these gaps. At least some of them. Not necessarily all of them, just a few of them. Just as a start. You are on auto loom duty. But we do have thread and we will be making more, so it shouldn't be a problem if you do that. So I'm okay with that. Be a weaver. I'm good with it. Might as well enable shearing, I suppose. Not that we will ever shear an animal. Possibly, but... workshop orders. Don't auto-collect webs. The rest I'm good with. Okay. So all is good there. You're gonna dig that. Everything's gonna be great. Yeah, it's gonna look derpy with just the one thing closed off, isn't it? Yeah, it does need to be smooth, unfortunately. It really does. Can be helped. We need to do this so that we can smooth all that and it'll be glorious then. Possibly. Do have a lot of little kitty skulls, I mean, various bones and the like. I could turn them into something. Could leave the shaft open. Having the ability to mill downstairs is attractive. It really is. For now, I'm gonna go with it. If it bites me in the ass, I don't think it's very likely, but if it does, then I'm just gonna eat it. Hopefully by that point that happens, I'll have enough of a military to counter it. Okay, people are running out of wood to carry, or they're... Actually, let's try and maintain a state where the wood stockpile is simply full. Let's not keep it permanently empty, with occasional bursts of carrying. Let's keep it permanently full. Cut down some more trees, in other words. That's a little pocket of gems. Let's grab those. Little pocket of gems. This needs to be dug. Wow, this place looks so naked without the walls, huh? Do we have idlers? Not many. Not yet, anyway. Okay. No. It's capital M under the workshops. There we go. Now hook it up. And we're gonna start milling the plants that can be milled. It'll be glorious. And meanwhile, all of that is being dug out. All of it. We're gonna replace so much of it with just stone block walls. It's gonna be great. I believe we've struck limonite somewhere. I like limonite. Almost like lemonade, except limonite. My brain is weird, huh? Never you mind. This is just some of the awesome stuff you can witness on this channel. And what is happening in general? What about downstairs? Progress. Excellent. I like progress. Yes, this will do. This will do nicely. Okay, I did cancel that, did not cancel this, though I should. There we go, all of you just focus on that, it's fine, just focus on that. Meanwhile, just dig it out, just let it happen, just dig it out. I know, but it'll look much nicer once we have it properly set up. It'll be great, honest. And it'll give people something to do for a good long while. So, first things first. By first things first, I mean let's get started on this shit. Actually have some steel bars, don't know where I got them, but we did. Let's start ordering some walls built, shall we? It's gonna be great. We're gonna just have huge walls throughout the place, and they're gonna look awesome, and it's gonna be great. Honest. Yep. People are just gonna go carrying the blocks and making of the walls, and it's gonna be awesome. Maybe. Awesome, maybe. Maybe it's the best I can do, okay? You're gonna have to be happy with that. It should be awesome. It honestly should be. Whether it is, we shall see in a few moments as it is actually constructed. Let's just here have to reconstruct the you know, stairwell, make supports and the like for the levels above. Okay. Not sure I have enough mudstone blocks left to completely encase the farm plots the way they're supposed to be encased. Actually, I think I do, just barely. Excellent. So the masons are gonna get back to producing blocks, which is great. It will clear up some of the mudstone, and we will also make floors from those mudstone blocks. We're gonna pave the whole place as well. This whole level, in fact. Why, you ask? Because it'll look better that way, a lot more civilized. We're not supposed to live in a dirt hall. We have to have great halls of stone, because we're awesome like that. No plants on repeat, thank you. You are looming. Great. Process plants, repeat, go. Resuming production of rock blocks. No shit, Sherlock. How are we on those doors? Have we made a few? Not enough? Okay. You can see them just like little ants making my stuff. Glorious, is it not? Look at them go. Oh, how nice. See, and it looks much nicer than those dirt walls, right? Right? Of course it does. Well, it's a matter of preference, I suppose. Because those black dirt stuff does look kind of okay. And we, at least as long as stupid crap isn't growing on it. Okay, this will need to be smooth eventually. I suppose. But we will handle that. Eventually. And eventually comes around. Wow, look at them go like a little swarm of worker bees. Squee! Yes, build, my pretties, build. It will all come crashing down in fire and blood, but for now, build. Wait, what? No, it's gonna be totally fine, don't worry about it. Can you mill or not? That is the question. Well, there are many questions, including one that says, will we ever have water in this fort? I could sploosh some water in there and just, you know, close it off again. That would be silly. One thing I haven't done and should is make a lever next to this and hook it up to the way down. Can you hear that wheezing? That's my cat, he's getting a bit old. Poor guy, been with the family for a while now. A good long while. Still a dick though. But you know, he's our asshole, you know? Okay, they are smoothing very slowly because they suck at it. Eventually they will get better at it through long practice, but it will take time and patience, and God, does it take long or what? Which is kind of why it's important to start that early, because it's gonna take a while. Whether you want it to or not. Meanwhile, sees, that's 6, is it? Why don't we reconstruct the entranceway properly with proper walls here? There we go. Is any of this that shell cover for? That's silt. So the shell can be smoothed and made to look like a proper floor. Silt cannot. It needs to be sheathed in actual blocks before that becomes a thing. So that being the case, let's set it up like that. And that should be great once it gets done. Check on time. Time is still good. Still another good 7 minutes. I think I'm gonna make it the last session. Or sorry, last video of this session. But, you know, stuff is... Why the fuck did you suspend? Dwarves are idiots sometimes about this. Of course, you tried to go in through the wall and you derped. Moron. Of course you did. Idiots. Oh, you cluster derps. Could you not just be that derpy? Shale block floor. Why is that a shale block floor? Son of a stupid... Never mind. I'm happy as can be. It's okay. It's all okay. I'm not mad. I'm just... Actually, delay that because we'll want actual flooring underneath that. Have you... Where the fuck is the miller? Did I disable that job? I guess I did, and I made you a leather worker instead. So we have you making potash instead of making what you're supposed to be making. Okay. That actually explains a great deal. So let's exchange those jobs. So that you're actually milling like you're supposed to be. There we go. Because yeah, I want to mill those plants up, get more seeds, and just get a sweet pod / wheat / pigtail farming thing going. Early we're out of thread, but that's fine. Pigtails will process here, and that's fine. And we'll get pigtail seeds that way. And for wheat, well, obviously we need to do that. And in order to make wheat eatable, we actually have to cook it, of course. Do we have enough blocks to make that? Apparently not. Okay, use shale, close that off. Time to open up the waterways before we finish this session. We can finish with setting up drinking water inside the fort. Or possibly flooding the whole place if we fucked up somewhere without noticing. Dwarf, you're an idiot. That happens from the outside without getting trapped in there. Moron. Try again. I mean, Jesus. Talk about dumb fucks. And it's now summer. Summer! Oh. Summer, 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 summer. And a glorious autosave of summering. But I have had this newer version of Dwarf Fortress crash on occasion. Not as much as it did a while back, but still I have had occasional crashes. It depends on the world, I think. Sometimes the world generates the right kind of monster that enters at the right kind of place and derps in the right kind of way, I think. Something's bugged with the forgotten beasts, I think, that show up in the caverns. I'm not sure, but I think that might be why. I honestly don't know. Yeah, we actually don't need to process these if we don't have to. We can just cook them up later. Yeah, and we won't be able to do plump helmets. But it, or rather we'll run out of plump helmets because when you cook something you don't get seeds from it. But we'll eventually just be able to cook meat, fish. We'll have flour, sugar, stuff like that. And that should be good. Pull the lever. I mean, this isn't gonna flood me, no? This is the solid part of the pump, so it's not gonna. I think we ran out of bags, which is not good. We'll get a lot of stuff from the guys at the thing. Okay, cloth, bag. What about silk bags? Okay, those are a thing too. What about yarn bags? Those are a thing too. Okay, and box bag of any material. I want to have 30 to 40 of those. Thank you. Same for leather. Excellent. Now this does count chests. This does count chests. That is a thing we have to keep in mind. It does count chests. Okay, let's see. Don't we have any more thingamajiggies? I don't guess we don't. Yeah, too busy building doors. Well, that's okay then. It's gonna take a while, as you can see. Maybe I should have gone down a level and then dug in. I might have done better. Cause pressure and the like. I could change that real quick actually. Yeah, I could change that real quick. What if I made this an up-down stairway? Can I do that? I don't think I can. Okay. Let's say we did it like this. People will go a digging and a drowning, possibly. But we're gonna pull a lever and it's gonna be great. In theory. Yep, that gets blocked. You go down there. Good. Try not to get washed off if you can avoid it once the waters come. Damn, stone located. Shit. You're gonna be a dick like that, huh? I don't think that's gonna work very well, because we're gonna get this damp stone bullshit all the way there. Yeah, it's good enough. Once the water gets there, it's gonna be fine. It's just gonna take a little while for that to happen. Pulls the lever again. Fuck it, YOLO, let's keep going. It's fine. There's enough water there. We'll eventually get there. We just need to push it through. It's fine. And we're gonna have ourselves a little well, and it's gonna be fine and awesome and fine, and nobody gives a fuck. Okay, I should have, though, a room for my medical dwarf. In the meantime. Yes, no, maybe. Okay. While things are going on also, why don't we just... you know what? I'm just gonna set this whole level to smooth, and they can get started on it and just slowly pick away at it. It's fine. Process plants, pigtail seeds, yes. Making of the things. Excellent, as it should be. You are pumping that in. Are we reaching the pump? Not really, no. Not yet, because of that little pocket and reasons. Eventually, though, eventually we will. It just takes time for the things to move to the things and okay. Gear assembly. What is the actual A? Not G. A. Of all the stupid. Okay. Link to that gear assembly so we can disengage the power from everything down below if we need to. I just imagine, you know, if invaders were smart, they were gonna go, oh, what this lever do? Chunk. Oh, hey, we just turned off their water. Hehehe. You know? Oh, wouldn't that suck if they were smart enough to do that? Wouldn't that suck? Okay. I guess everyone is home, so I might as well end the session here. We have water, or at least will in a second. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, so see you then.